Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, let's get you to the action here as we pick things up early in the first quarter. They start the drive with Cook, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4, 2nd and 6. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly. Taking it right down Broadway. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. So it's 3rd down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Teddy Bridgewater. A 5-yard touchdown run. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Otten brings it in over the middle. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. Bridgewater. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down. Throwing is Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Now Bridgewater. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. past the half. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down.
This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Cousins now. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. So the Packers down by a field goal, and time a huge factor. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts as they've got it first. Bridgewater escaping and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Bridgewater. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Desperation time, 4th down, Bridgewater. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Again, it's Cook. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 124 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into...
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. One last shot now for Bridgewater. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Vikings, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Packers, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.